Hello everybody, we are back in the paint booth today. You can probably hear the heater running, and we're going to try and get all these parts primed today. I gave everything a light scuffing. I think you can see it in the hood here. Scuffed everything lightly, cleaned it real good with some pre-paint cleaner. So we're going to get these fenders. I already have the underside done of the fenders and the hood and the dash and a bunch of stuff. I didn't get any footage of that, but I have the underside 4 coats of primer. And now I'm going to do the top. I've got to do the hard top here, front and back. I don't have any primer on that yet. The hood, I have 4 coats underneath. We'll probably lay another 4 or 6 coats on top. And same thing with the fenders. And over here we've got the dual wheel fenders. We've got to do both sides of those. We're going to hit the doors on the inside, then flip them. And same thing with the top. I had to do a little bit of filler work here. It was so pitted right here. You can see in there. There's just a tiny skim coat on there. I didn't want the pitch showing real bad. So we'll put a couple coats on the inside, the hard top. This is mostly going to be covered with a headliner that I'm going to make for this. I'm going to put some insulation in the roof and then a headliner. Keep it a little bit warmer in there. So we're just going to heat this place up. I want to get the parts. They're warming up nice. I want to get the parts about 70 degrees. And I think we're pretty close to that. We've had the heater running for about an hour now, and the warmer the parts, the better the primer is gonna dry. I'll show you what we're using for primer. We're gonna go in the mix room. Okay, guys, this is my favorite primer. This is made by SPI, Southern Polyurethanes. This is what they call their Turbo 2K primer. It builds real nice. You can mix this 4-to-1 or 4-1-1, depending where you are and stuff. I mix it 4-to-1, 4 parts primer, 1 part activator, and I lay down however many coats I'm going to lay down. Then I come back and I mix 4 parts, 1 part, and then 1 part reducer. And that makes it a little bit easier to sand. You don't have to do that, or you could just go straight 4-1 and then 1 part reducer. You know, if that's the area you live in and they're, you know, you got to meet regulations. So we're gonna go 4-to-1, and if everything is right, you got your primer warm, you got your parts warm, you could be sanding this in 30 minutes. I don't know exactly how they do it, but they've got these special hyper-cure resins in there, and it dries very fast. So if you take any time between coats, you know, like if you spray a coat and then you're having lunch, you gotta wash your gun because it's gonna set up right in your gun. So we're using a SATA. This is the gun I use. It's a 2.5 nozzle. You go anywhere from 1.8 to 2.5. I like to throttle down the 2.5 nozzle, and I don't have any trouble getting the primer through the gun. So we're going to mix up now and turn the fans on, turn the heat off, and have at it. everybody, we're in another heating cycle and everything is looking very nice. We've got most everything with 4 coats on it. Everything's drying pretty nice. About 70 degrees in here right now, perfect for what we're doing. I've got one more fender to flip, just a little bit glossy there. We're waiting for that to go away, then we'll flip that one. Doors are done. I'm working now on the top of the hardtop. Got to lay 4 coats down on that. I've been flipping that thing all day, twice to clean it, and then another 2 times. It's a very heavy top. Would have been a lot easier with another guy, but super heavy top here, made out of thick material. So I think that's why it survived all these years real good. So one more mix is in the cup. I'm going to shut the heater, turn the fans on, and we'll hit it one more time. Okay, there's the finished roof. Just going to let that dry. There's that one last fender. So on all these parts today, I sprayed 8 quarts of the high build primer. And I got everything you see here done. We're going to put the hard top together. We're going to edge everything on the hard top with the red. We're going to install it into the Jeep body and paint it as a part of the body. There's so much stuff that has to come through this back panel. We've got our starter wires are coming through there. We've got the clutch rod coming through there. Choke, throttle. We've got a lot of stuff coming through there. I am making the top part of the vehicle. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to bolt it in there. I'm going to seam seal it, and I'm not really planning on it ever coming out because this is always just going to be a snowblower Jeep, a dedicated vehicle. So I don't believe the top will ever be coming off again. So, like I say, we'll edge all these areas, install it, and then there's just so many pieces with the doors and everything. I think it'll be easier to paint inside and out with it on the actual Jeep, you know, part of the vehicle. Getting the base red and then the clear coat on there, I think it's going to be a nuisance putting it together. So we'll dig the body out, and I'll show you the process of putting it together. There's a million bolts in this thing, but we'll get after that next. I'm going to let the heater run for a couple hours and get everything dried and cured and nice and hard before we quit for the day. Okay guys, while the heat's on in the booth there, I'm cleaning out another cabinet I got full of stuff and finding a few different things. I've got a ton of this stuff, but just going after it piece by piece. This is my last data and upholstery book. This is for, let me see if I can get in there. This is for 1972. This will have all your different paint colors. This is what the dealer used when you were buying a Jeep. Side panels, tops. Covers the whole line. There's the CJ. And the Commando. Wagoneer. Covers every... there's a truck. Covers the full line. and it gets into detail about the frames, the dimensions. You got an engine section, brakes, steering. Covers the whole line. I think somebody with a 72 vehicle, CJ, Jeepster, whatever, would enjoy something like this. So that's my last one of those. I dug out a Jeepster Brochure. And this is a color one, fold out. It gets pretty long. Covers the Jeepster. Specs on the back. Like I say, I've got a lot of this. Special equipment for the Jeep. Not sure what year this is. Maybe it'll say somewhere in here. Looks like 70s. And again, covers the full line. Snow plows. There's a wrecker section. There's a CJ with a push bumper. And most everything I have is in perfect condition. So it's not junky, or the pages are still real white. A little bit of everything in here. So, like I say, I'm taking stuff out little by little. And again, I've been selling a lot of stuff. If you are looking for something specific, let me know. And when I get to it, I can get back to you and let you know what I have. But I'm almost into the toy cabinet. If anybody's looking for anything, I do have a lot of old Japanese tin. Got a lot of friction toys. A little bit of everything. So reach out, put a comment below, contact me directly through email, and I'll let you know what I have. So we're going to end this one here. I'm going to head back into the booth there, make sure everything's dry, and call it a day. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one.